This is Ben Shalom and you're watching Sporting Icons.
Okay, so the IBF have finally released their new rankings up and down their weight divisions. And this one, when we talk about the heavyweight division. So for this month, we've already managed to do the WBC and the WBA, and of course our own ones, as in you and I. So go check out those videos. So I'm going to go through the IBF. They have made some changes, and I'll point them out as we go along. So the IBF World Heavyweight Champion is Oleksandr Usyk. Number 1, the mandatory challenger, is Filip Hrgović. Number 2 is vacant. Number 3 is Andy Ruiz Jr. Number 4, Deontay Wilder. Number 5, Anthony Joshua. Number 6, Ajit Cabiel. Number 7, Frank Sanchez. Number 8, Dillian Whyte. Number 9, Otto Wallin. Number 10, Murat Gassiev. Number 11, Dempsey McKean. Number 12, Joseph Parker. Number 13, Carlos Takam. Number 14, Charles Martin. And number 15, Luis Ortiz. So that is the IBF's top 15. It's not as good as our one, is it? Anyway, it is what it is. So dropped out this month from the IBF top 15 is Martin Bakole and Tony Yoka. Of course, Tony Yoka, he's on back-to-back defeats to Martin Bakole and then Carlos Takam. So that really does make it look like Martin Bakole's victory over Tony Yoka wasn't all that. Now, fresh inserts. Number 12, Joseph Parker. And number 13, Carlos Takam. Obviously, Takam, he defeated Tony Yoka. But it's his first big victory in a long time for Carlos Takam. Now, Carlos Takam, he's always there or thereabouts. It doesn't matter who he fights. He puts up a valiant effort. He always does. You know, Anthony Joshua, he did well in. Joe Joyce, he did well in. Arsbek Makhmudov, he did well in. And Derek Chisora, he was dominating him until he got caught. Okay, so Carlos Takam is the kind of guy that is always going to be a tough challenge for anybody. Okay, Joseph Parker, I'm not too sure why he's just been inserted. I mean, he did win last time out, but of course before then he got stopped by Joe Joyce. Now it could be down to the fact that they've just started paying the sanction fees. It could be that, but a number 12 position, is that a fair position? Maybe. I can't hate on that one too much. Now, outside of that, there's no great changes. For those of you who don't know, because I always get these questions, Tyson Fury is not ranked here because he's WBC World Heavyweight Champion. Okay. Likewise, Daniel Dubois is WBA regular World Heavyweight Champion, so he also will not be ranked here. But what I will say, though, I mean, they're not brilliant rankings, but they're not the worst we've seen. The worst is, by far, the WBA. They are absolutely terrible. They really are. Of course, you could insert a couple of fighters here and there, but ultimately, I don't think number 15, Luis Ortiz, is a top 15 fighter. I really don't. Charles Martin, is he? I don't think so. But no changes other than that. So it's pretty much as you were last month. Obviously, Anthony Joshua, he recently won, but his position didn't change. It might be down to the fact that it was Jermaine Franklin that he defeated, maybe. Frank Sanchez, he did win recently, but he fought Daniel Martz. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, for somebody that has the profile boost, if you like, of a Frank Sanchez, where many people think that he's going to be a problem going forward in the heavyweight division, to just fight a Daniel Martz is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So he's dropped down a position, and I presume it's because of that, even though he stopped him in, was it 1 round, I think it was, or maybe 2. Murat Gassiev, he fought a couple of weeks ago. I think it was actually in Russia that he fought as well, or Albania or somewhere, I forget where it was. But he got a win. Other than that, nobody's fought, have they? We're still waiting on Filip Hrgović, trying to find out what's happening about that. Are the IBF about to order Filip Hrgović versus Anthony Joshua for the interim title? We know they tried to do it with Andy Ruiz Jr. Andy Ruiz Jr. backed out of it. So in theory, as the IBF have done before, you'd think that they would remove Andy Ruiz Jr. from the top 15. They've done that with like Michael Hunter and people like that when they turned down Filip Hrgović for the mandatory position. So maybe they're going to do the same going forward. But as of right now, they haven't. Anyway, that is the new top 15 for the IBF. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think our one's better? I think our one's better. Anyway, maybe I'm biased. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.